you definitely don't have to go to the fabric store to find cute fabric. I am going to turn this blanket into this darling XL scrunchie that I found from Target for $5 in the dollar spot. I cut a 36-inch long strip that is 6 inches wide and a 7-inch piece of 1/4-inch elastic. I am sewing the 2 raw edges together on a 1/4-inch seam, and then you're going to lay it flat on your table with the seam in the middle face up. I am doing the burrito method for making this scrunchie. You're going to turn the top edge of the fabric in on itself up towards the center, and then I take a little clip and pinch it together just to keep it all nice and even. Once your middle is folded up, take your 2 raw edges that are remaining, clip them over that middle fold. I like to put 3 or 4 clips, and this is the edge that we are going to be sewing down. Take it to the machine. I sewed down this edge with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. I wish I would have done a 1/2 inch because it kept kind of getting caught in my presser foot because the fabric is so thin and like soft. As you sew, you're going to reach inside and pull out that center fold area that you had tucked in. Keep pulling the outer raw edges together and sew them down until you get around the entire thing. It seems a little confusing. I'm not good at explaining it, but once you do it and get a feel for it, it's not hard at all. You'll eventually get to where you started. You want to leave a 1-inch opening. That is where we are going to right side out our scrunchie. I really like this method because it gives you a beautiful tube and it doesn't have very many like seams showing, which is really nice. I take my elastic, stick a safety pin on one end. I like to clip the other end to one side of the opening just so that my elastic doesn't get pulled through when I am feeding it. And here is where it starts to really take shape. It's looking so darling. Once you have it through, sew the 2 ends of your elastic together using a zigzag stitch, making sure to go back and forth a bunch of times to secure it. Now you can stick it in your hole, and all we have left is to close up this opening. I just sew as close to the edge as possible. Once it's sewn together, you don't even notice that it's there. It really has a nice clean look to it, which I love. Just move your fabric around so it's all nice and even, and your scrunchie is done. It is absolutely gorgeous. I am obsessed. I love huge scrunchies like this.